The Viking is an amphibious all-terrain vehicle, the BV-10, originally designed for UK Marines operating in Arctic and desert conditions. Now it's aiding Ukraine's defense forces on battlefield. Specifically, it's being used by the Ukrainian Navy's 1st Battalion of the 40th Separate Coastal Defense Brigade. Snow, mud, swamps. Viking overcomes all obstacles. This tracked vehicle is highly versatile. It can be used for medical evacuation or the fire support vehicle, including for assault units.
This vehicle is designed for transporting personnel and various supplies. We can also use it to deliver ammunition. We've had it for a short time. We've been using it in combat operations for a month and a half now.
The BV-10 Viking has been in production in Sweden since 2006. In 2023, it was first introduced into Ukrainian armed forces. Serviceman Oleg explains that he quickly learned to operate it. The vehicle consists of two parts, the front section weighing 5 tons and the second section weighing 3.5 tons.
A drive shaft transmits power to the rear section. The engine is in the front section. It's quite fast and more maneuverable than other similar vehicles.
What's its top speed?
The maximum we've reached is 78-79 km per hour.
Similar vehicles are used by the armed forces of Sweden, Germany, Austria, France and the UK. Ukraine received several dozens Vikings as military aid from the Netherlands. One of its key advantages is its ability to traverse water obstacles and navigate minefields with ease. Its armor provides protection against bullets and shrapnel.
We reinforced the vehicle's structure and added mine protection against scattered mines used to contaminate our territory. It helps with clearing them, so to speak. We welded additional shielding to protect the rubber tracks. If a track is damaged, it can come off, making the vehicle inoperable. Smoke grenade launchers are installed to create a smoke screen. The vehicle is also equipped with night vision devices.
For fire support, the vehicle is armed with a machine gun, an analog of the American Browning.
Зняв, вистріл. А тут лента вже в нас іде заряджена.
The belt is loaded, everything is ready to fire, the gun can rotate freely. This part was modified at our request. Originally, the ammo box held only 100 rounds. Our technical team modified it to fit 300 rounds, so you don't waste time reloading, cause anything can happen. 100 is less than 300.
Among Oleg's crewmates is the oldest soldier in the unit, a serviceman with the call sign DEAD. He is 51 years old.
Працюємо, як є робота, так і працюємо, як я скажу.
When there's work to do, we do it. We receive an order, we carry it out, whether it's evacuation or resupply. If I see enemy fire, I provide covering fire. We make sure we don't get overwhelmed.
Before the full-scale Russian invasion, he worked in construction. In the first days of the war, he joined the Territorial Defense Forces. A year ago, he transferred to the Marine Corps. At home, Dad has daughters and 7 grandchildren waiting for him.
Вже внучки старші, 14.
My eldest granddaughter is already 14, finishing 9th grade. She told me, "Grandpa, end the war and be there for my graduation."
He recalls that some of the toughest battles took place in Donbass, especially near Toretsk.
Саме ближче на СПшки були то.
At one observation post, we were just 100 meters from the enemy. At night, we could even hear them arguing among themselves. I spent 11 days there. If you haven't seen it, you won't understand. I'd say it's better not to see it at all. But if the enemy comes to our land, we must defend our country. If not us, then who?
Since late 2024, the 40th Separate Coastal Defense Brigade has been carrying out combat operations in the Kherson sector. The soldiers say that thanks to modern military equipment, their missions on this part of the front are far more effective.
Буде перемога.
Victory will be ours.
Reported by Katerina Bastun, Daria Litovchenko, UATV News.
We are about to create a mine barrier blocking the road for a small number of mine clusters, 5 to 10 mines, to prevent the enemy from advancing further.
The robotic system completed the combat task of mining an open road section within minutes. Typically, sappers manually mine steps and forest belts to hold off Russian assaults during offensives.
Constant attacks leave us with far fewer human resources than the enemy, and we don't want to risk our people. That's why we rely on drones for mining.
The chief technician of the Drone Maintenance and Repair Unit, known by the call sign Torgovi, says that operators with prior experience in drone systems need only a few days to master the Volia-E control algorithm. Its tracked design allows it to traverse impassable terrain, while the operator can control it without entering the combat zone.
It moves exclusively on electricity with a fully charged range of up to 20 kilometers on roads and about 12 kilometers in off-road conditions. It can deploy mines on its own, samples like these. It can even be used as a kamikaze vehicle by loading it with explosives and sending it in the desired direction.
In addition to its sapper functions, the robot can evacuate the wounded from combat zones and deliver food and water to frontline positions. It can also be equipped with weapons, such as a machine gun or an anti-tank system, which can be controlled remotely.
This is entirely Ukrainian-made. Our guys designed it themselves. We have many motivated people who want to innovate. The most important thing that is saves lives and reduces risks for personnel. That's why we committed to advancing this technology.
Currently, the ground-based drone is undergoing its final testing phase. During these trials, it has already laid approximately 8 kilometers of minefields, according to the military. Next, it will be sent to active combat zones, where it will take on its primary mission, supporting Ukrainian soldiers on the front line. Reported by Natalia Bilokudria, Andriy Domovoy from Kharkiv region, UATV News.